Hello, Francella here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make these hexagon shelves. These shelves are super easy to make and they go with almost any decor. But the best part, they were only $20 to make all 5. If you are interested in learning how to make these shelves, keep on watching. I'm gonna give you the step-by-step. So I started off by heading to Home Depot. I got a few pieces of 1x4 lumber, some wood stain in the color honey, some plastic wood filler, some sandpaper, and some wood glue. All right, once you've gotten all of your supplies, you're gonna wanna set up your saw with a stop block. A stop block, as the name implies, is just a block that stops your wood from moving down the saw. And this is important because it ensures that all of your cuts are the exact same size, which is very important in making these shelves. Next, you're gonna wanna make sure that the angle of your saw is set to 30 degrees, as that is the proper angle for making hexagons. Once you've done that, you are ready to cut. To get started with your cuts, you're going to want to cut off that first 90-degree angle that you have on your wood and make it a 30-degree angle. Now that you've made your initial cut, you're going to want to flip your wood over. That is key to making these shelves. Every time you cut, you flip. So you're going to put your wood down after you flipped it, make sure that your stop block is in place, and then go ahead and make your cut. Notice the shape that it makes after you flipped your wood. You have 2 angles coming in at each other. It's very important that your boards look like this after you've cut. You take this now and you flip the wood. And this stop block is going to make sure that your next cut is the exact same size as the first cut. Now you're just going to keep repeating that process, flip, cut, until you have 6 pieces of wood cut. I also want to make sure that you know you can position that stop block anywhere you'd like on your saw to make your shelves as big or as small as you'd like. All right, now that we have all 6 pieces of wood, we're going to clean it up with some sandpaper and we will be ready to assemble. All right, now that your wood is sanded and cut, we're going to line everything up and make sure that they're nice and butted up to each other and nice and even, perfectly straight. This is the part where you have to make sure that you're being a bit of a perfectionist. And when that all looks good, you're gonna take painter's tape and you're gonna let a little bit hang off of the end here. And then tape all the way down. And do another piece. Again, let a little hang off. And tape it down. Now that we have the painter's tape, we are going to flip it over. And we're just going to do a test to make sure that our angles look good and everything is fitting properly. And look at that, we have our hexagon, so everything looks good. Now we can go ahead and get our glue and we're going to glue it all together. So we are just gonna put a bead of glue in each of these little sections. You don't wanna put too much because it will end up spilling out. And put it down towards the end if you can, because it'll come out this way. And don't forget to put some here on the end. And now we're gonna roll it up. See how that wood glue is kind of squeezing out of there, but that's okay. We're gonna clean that up. And remember when I told you to keep little ends here? That is why. You can just take that up here. All right, you're gonna clean up all of the excess wood glue that came out of your joints. You're gonna wait about an hour or so and then take your painter's tape off after it is completely dried. Then you're gonna wanna use some wood filler to fill in any little gaps that might be at any of your joints, just to make it look perfect. You're gonna sand off the excess wood filler and just give it an overall nice, good sanding so it's nice and smooth. Use a tack cloth to remove any of the wood dust you created while sanding so that you can get your project primed for staining. You want to just make sure that you put some protection on your hands. I am using this stain today. It is in the color Honey, but you can use whatever color you like. And this is the final result of the shelf after doing 2 coats of stain. I did add the sawtooth hangers to the shelves so that I could hang them on the wall. And here is the final result. Total cost of the lumber and the stain for this project was $20. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please show me some love and hit that like button. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe so you can see more content. And if you loved it, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a simply wonderful day.